everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Joe Knows Adventure. And today is January 15th, day 6 of my 14-day cruise out of Galveston on the beautiful, beautiful ship, Norwegian Viva. So today is really our first day of ports. We're going to be doing, we're in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we just got the clearance to get off the ship at 11 o'clock, and we're all aboard time is 7:30 tonight. So as you can see behind me, I can't wait to start exploring the ship, not the ship, start exploring the port. Karen and I both don't have any excursion today out of my suggestion, so I'm hoping that was okay for her. But this is a great walking port, and there's lots to see, so we have a full day to explore the port, and that's what we plan to do. We just went up to the observation lounge, slept in today because birthday girl went to bed quite late after a few glasses of wine. I woke up a little rough, not so much rough here, it was just I had a croaky throat. So Karen, bless her heart, knocked on my door and got me a cup of coffee, and then we both got ready, took our showers and stuff, and we went up to the observation lounge just to kind of watch the sail in, and then we went down to breakfast before they closed. So we just had a nice breakfast, getting ready to, I got my beautiful day bag here. Guys, this thing is going to be so handy because it has my thermos in here with water. It holds my sunglasses or glasses, however I switch out, and a little, probably can't see it. This is just a really nice bag smart. You put your, I have my thermos in here. I can extend this bag to make it wider if I need to, but it just holds the water in here quite snug. And then here's the pouch that I have. I have a battery charger for my phone, and I have, my credit card, and then I'll have my card to get on and off the ship. And of course, baby Moosey, right? He's had quite a day yesterday, so he's been sleeping in, so he's ready to go. But also, has handles on the side, so if I want to carry it like this, but this will go over my shoulder. And even though the water right now is full in the thermos, I'll still be able to drink out of it without pulling it out, because it's got one of those things that you just suck on the straw. And gosh, I can't wait to just utilize this bag more. This is going to be quite handy for port days. I have just a little thing here in case I want to buy something. This is just a fold out little bag. And you know me, I don't buy much on the port other than a magnet or something, or I see some t-shirts or something for as gifts. Okay, so I'm going to get out of here. I will come back. You'll see full pictures of the full day today, and of course I'm just so excited to be off the ship. So let's get going. Alright, so this is a map of San Juan, and this is where we docked, and we got off the ship, and we walked, and there was a little park area here, and it's a bastion, I guess, and we went up, and we went into the cathedral, the San Juan Cathedral, and I believe we walked back over here. It's either this route or up and down. So that's why I got squigglies. But here is where it's like a park-like area here. And you'll see in the photos where we had the birds and stuff. And then we walked all the way up here to the San Juan National Historic Site. And we walked up this thing here, and we explored the El Morro, which is like their fort, and this is the sea out there, and this is really nice area, and it's highly recommended to go. It's a cost, it's like $10, but if you're a U.S. citizen and you have a national park pass, which I used. I'm a senior, so I have the senior pass that never expires. So I was able to get myself in and Karen. So we saved $20, but we went in there, and then we came back down and decided to walk along the bay here. And we walked there, and we could have gone into this fort, but we decided not to because it was very similar to this here, a little bit smaller. But we got to about here, and then we started walking back through the streets, and we stopped. There was some interesting things happening. They're having a big festival anyway, so we stood and watched a couple of the things go by. They have a great big stand here that they had concerts going on through the week, so that was all set up there in that stage. So we came back down, passed through here again, and came back, and we did some shopping in here. And they had like a Christmas market still set up, even though this was in January, the Christmas stuff was still set up. So we just kind of walked through there, and then there were some street vendors in here, got a couple things, and then we walked back. All in all, that full day, we did 7 miles just walking the old San Juan. So very interesting, and I highly recommend doing the walking if you do go on your cruise ship. Some cruise ships depart from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and then they do the lower Caribbean islands, but we happen to have this as our first stop other than the private island. Alright, I know this is the TV view, but I think this is a really good view of the city from the front of the ship. So up there is the fort that I walked. Well, Karen and I walked. So we first headed out here, and then we went this way and walked all the way around the edge of the city, all the way back, and then back up to here to the fort. And then once we were done with the fort, we walked the street all the way this way, and then we came back and came back and came back. So it ended up being about 7 miles, but just a lot of celebration going on today. So looked like a lot of bands from the local schools. Maybe they were competing or something. It looked like they had a big concert maybe last night. But when you go straight up this road here, up here, oh, the whole street was just full of bars and
restaurants and hopping around. People were just having a good time. Although we did have 4 ships, and we had the Celebrity, and we had Carnival, and then us, and then a Royal Caribbean is parked right next to us. So Celebrity and Carnival were already here when we pulled in, and they're already done, so they're gone. But anyway, it's just, like I said, we're here till 7:30 tonight. So I'm going to meet Karen here in a few minutes, and we're going to go up. We might try the observation lounge first if we can relax up there, and then once they start to sail away, we're going to go and get down on the 8th deck so we can watch the sail away, because it's going to be dark by the time we leave, and we can see the city as we come out of the port. So anyway, I thought I'd show you this view, since this is from the ship's camera and on my TV.
Well, good evening from the high seas. We just departed San Juan, Puerto Rico, and it was a wonderful sail away. And guys, this day was something. So we started out, we had a quick breakfast, and then we were able to get off the ship about 11:15. And we didn't have a shore excursion for this day, so we started to walk. And like I said in the little clip there at the end, we walked and we walked and we walked. But some cobblestone streets, and there's a festival going on, and kids were coming through the streets. But we headed up to there was a fort, so we went up there, and it's $10 entrance fee. But I have a senior pass to parks, the national parks. So I was able to use that, and also got Karen in on my pass. So just a word that if you have a national park in the States, you can have the seniors lifetime pass. But it sure came in handy today because that saved us 20 bucks. And so we explored the fort, and that was really nice, a little bit of history there. And from there we walked right back into the first street that we came to, and went off to the left, and we figured we were going to make a big loop. So we got over almost to another fort. I don't know which one that was. I'll have to kind of explore on a map, and I'll explain it in here. But we started walking, and you can see where they're having a festival, where they have a stage set up, and almost every street had people meandering. We had 4 ships in dock today, so you can imagine, even if you just said 2,000 a piece, that's 8,000, people off into the wilderness. But we just had a pleasant day from 11 till I think we got back on the ship about 3:30, 4, and I was wiped out, guys. It was very high humidity here today, and it was hot. So I think it was in the high 70s. So some of the streets there was a nice breeze coming through, but some of those streets were hot. And you know me and heat. But I did it, guys. I really did it. My face was flushed red, and my dogs were barking. I had to get out of my shoes. So we came back. We went right to the local and had a quick bite to eat. Came back, just kind of refreshed. I had refreshed a little bit and changed my clothes to go to lunch. I came back and I just laid down. I told Karen, I said, I really tonight would just like to sit on the waterfront and watch the sail away, even though it was going to be a couple hours later than what we were out there. Had a couple glasses of wine. We really called it a short night, really called it a short drinking night. Yes, my birthday drinks last night, it was too much. So all in all, it was a good evening and a good day today. The sail away was really nice, very pretty to watch the sail away when the city is dark, and the fort was lit up a little bit. So we came back to the room. We went down to the lounge. Karen wanted to get some water, and I just wanted to get a couple snacky cookies. And so we decided tomorrow is St. John's, Antigua. We arrive again at 11 a.m. and all aboard time is 7. So I have an island safari scenic drive that's about 3.5 hours, and Karen has a beach day, and hers is like 3 hours. So we'll probably be back about the same time. But in the morning, we're going to meet down in the
at 10 o'clock down here at the studio lounge, and then probably go grab a bite to eat before, because my excursion doesn't start till 12:30 and hers starts at 12, so we'll have to meet up. Anyway, so that's our day. It's been a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed all the pictures and a little bit of the history of San Juan. Beautiful place to go. Very busy. I don't know if it's always like this. They still had some of their Christmas decorations up, and they still had almost like a Christmas market, but I think it's because the festival, so it probably carried over to the festival, and they just kept everything up for that. So anyway, guys, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're being safe, and I will see you tomorrow for my next vlog. Another new place for me, St. John's, Antigua. All right, everybody. Until next time, love you all. Bye-bye.